Hey guys, so it's actually been a while since I did this type of drawing where it was like drawing myself as an anime character. I tried to stay away from doing that, because before in the past to do like practices, I would actually take references that had like cool clothing or like cool poses, and I would draw myself in those. Just to practice anime drawings, but nowadays I feel like that kind of gets like old, and also I want to practice like different characters and stuff in the animes and games that I like, so that's why I normally stick to those instead. This time I decided to do a drawing of me as like a demon slayer character, because I thought it would be cool. I did do one in the past of like being a Genshin character and also a My Hero Academia character, but I don't remember if I actually did a video of like drawing my Hero Academia one, but that one is actually my profile picture for my YouTube videos and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, basically I kind of wanted to do like a half and half thing where it was like kind of demon, but person. It's mainly a person. Um, the horn, I wanted to add a horn, so I thought that would be cool. Um, so this pose is actually a pose that I randomly found on like Instagram. I saw a picture of an anime character. I think it was Facebook actually. I found an anime character that was just sitting like this, and I thought it would be nice to try. And it was more of a challenge for myself because honestly, I don't normally draw feet, and because the scale that I draw is so big, you normally don't see that much of the body except for like the top torso and stuff like that of like the characters that I draw. So I really wanted to try this out. To be honest, the feet turned out much nicer than I thought they would. I thought I would totally like fail on that. So that was something that was kind of exciting and new for me to draw. But yeah, I decided to do a kimono that's more inspired by a Genshin character, which is Kazuha. He actually has like one is a short sleeve, like one side, and then the other side is a long kimono sleeve. So I kind of wanted to do that instead. I'm someone who actually has like a super like I don't know high body temperature, so normally I get warm really fast. So I wanted to incorporate that into the clothing that I was drawing myself in. So the kimono had to have at least one sleeve that was short sleeve. And then I did do shorts. Typically Demon Slayer characters like the Slayers, they don't wear shorts that are they don't wear shorts, they wear longer pants. Um, they're kind of inspired. The way that the art style looks is like they're kind of inspired by older Japanese clothing, like kimonos for like and samurais and stuff like that. But because I typically need to wear shorts for most weather conditions, I ended up drawing myself with that, which is kind of new. I also put on one foot, I don't know what it's called, but there's like this white wrapping that I know Tanjiro has and also Giyu has like on like close to their on their legs, close to their ankles. I don't know what that wrapping is called specifically, but I did see that some characters had that and that was incorporated into the Demon Slayer core like clothing, so I wanted to have that, but I only added one because I wanted to be like stylized a bit. Um yeah, the reason why I didn't put shoes, to be honest, was just because of the fact that I wanted to try out drawing feet. It was my first time ever like really doing that. I think I did try this when I was younger, like to draw the foot is, but I never did that like on a regular basis. So kind of out of touch. If it doesn't look that good, I do apologize. For the eyes, I decided to do one eye my regular color and the other eye I made it purple color. I thought it would go well with the horn because the horn I wanted to be like a bluish green. So yeah. The kimono is gonna be like a half and half color, so you guys will see that later on. I really liked how the hair turned out. You guys will see how it turns out. Basically, I do have part of my hair dyed, so that's something that I always try to incorporate into my drawings if I draw like myself. But yeah, most of the blue is faded away. It's actually supposed to be a pretty bright blue. um, it kind of matches Shincho and Kaya in Genshin Impact, like the hair color, but unfortunately, like, because the hair dye kind of faded away really fast, I find that blue hair dye doesn't actually stick on your hair like that well, so after a couple washes, it just kind of goes away. Um, so yeah, basically, you can really see like it's blue, but it looks more green, and a lot of people who've complimented my hair color have actually called it green, but it originally was blue. So yeah, so that's only something that I know. So yeah, I ended up doing like this bluish green color, like turquoisey, because that's how my hair dye looks now. And the other side is black, which is my natural hair color. So I wanted to also have that in the drawing. Um, so for this drawing, I actually was gonna do like a straight up standing pose for how I like wanted to draw myself in like the pose, but I thought that was too easy, and also I felt a little bit bored when I was trying to draw myself in that pose. And eventually when I came across this anime drawing, I literally said, okay, maybe I'll try this because it's new and something I haven't done, and also that will be a challenge, so that's better. um Recently I've been liking to challenge myself when it comes to art instead of just doing like what I normally do. Um so yeah. So underneath I did still keep the Demon Slayer core clothing, the uniform that they wear. The only thing is that it's more short sleeve the way that I made it, because the sleeves don't come out of the like short sleeve part of the kimono. Um, yeah, that's basically all I have to say for the outfit itself. Most of it, you'll notice most of the time I do draw myself with like short sleeves and stuff, but that's just based on like my style. Like if I had anime clothing, that's probably what I would be wearing most of the time, to be honest. So yeah. It was kind of hard figuring out how the clothing would flow, especially the kimono, how it would flow if you're like sitting and like it's scrunched up underneath you. That part was probably the hardest for this drawing, to be honest. Everything else was kind of easier than I expected. So yeah, I guess I'm so used to drawing like certain parts, and kind of I don't really use like the thing where you draw like the circles and the netting and the flow for the flow of the motion of like the skeletal parts first, like how like mapping out how someone looks, or how someone would look when they're posing in a certain way and stuff like that, like if you draw all those circles and stuff. So I'm someone who normally just does like I eyeball it and then I draw it from there. All the proportions I normally eyeball it, and I kind of try to figure out based on looking at photos and references too, like how high should the nose be and like where the eyes should be typically. um but yeah, so because of that, I guess it came out pretty decent for that. Normally there are certain poses though that I would want to draw. Like I want to search up more complicated poses to draw so that way I kind of get better at drawing certain body parts and stuff like that. So half of the kimono is actually pink, and to be honest, pink is not really my favorite color, but I think pink is really cutesy typically for me. So yeah, I do like pastel colors too. So I ended up doing this like nice neon-y hot pink. But yeah, I decided to do that just because I don't know, when I look at like the hair color, I felt like there should be something floral to go with it. So yeah, basically what I wanted to do was for the quote unquote demon side was basically it comes out when there's a lot of anger or rage for my character, so I wanted to do that. And so basically when she's angry, it will just come out like that. Like I didn't really think too much about like the powers and stuff. It was just like kind of a super strength thing, and that was basically it. Um, yeah, I've been invested in watching Demon Slayer, but I haven't been like paying super close attention to like all the powers and stuff like that that the characters have. Um, but I do want to have like I feel like for my character it should be like fire breathing just because to go with like the play on temperature and stuff like that. Also, I like characters that normally have fire or pyro powers. So yeah. Um I'm not really one like every time I play like Pokemon and stuff like that, I feel like I'm more drawn to like fire Pokemon, and that goes the same for watching anime, like fire powered characters mostly. But yeah, so I colored the horn blue, and I decided to add like this. So basically, underneath the paper is a cardstock paper, and that's basically to absorb like the extra touch markers that leak through the paper because I'm using printer paper. Um, Basically, I drew something that had green on it before, and all the green leaked through. And when I saw the design of the green underneath and on the leg part, because it's a little bit see-through on the paper. Well, you guys can't see it on camera, but like I could kind of slightly see the green through the paper, and I thought it looked cool, so I decided to add like these green streak marks on the left leg, and that's basically it. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any requests for any characters that you want to see me draw in my style, definitely leave a comment in the comment section below. I'll look up any character that you guys want me to draw, as long as it's like clean and stuff like that. But yeah, honestly, it took me so long to draw this drawing because I kept taking breaks and trying to figure out certain things. So I was super busy, but I definitely will be working on more drawings eventually. It's just I've been super slow at making videos recently, and you guys probably don't know this because I only post like 2 or 3 times a week, but honestly, I want to do more that's like drawing related rather than just constantly doing haul videos, which I've been doing for like most of the week. So yeah, so that's basically it. And now I'm just outlining all of the drawing. The other part I just kept white because I wanted to do like this pure color. Honestly, white is super clean, and anyways, there was a lot of black with like the Demon Slayer core uniform, so I decided to just keep the white for like the kimono and stuff like that. I think my favorite part is the hair. And the wrap on the leg, I don't know why I really like that design, but yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave a link in the description. Bye.